Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Elder Scrolls Online video. And if you guys have not logged into the new patch and tested out your builds, you're gonna be in for a surprise. The worst balance patch ever is, I think, the consensus that's going around right now amongst PvP players. I'm not 100% sure if I agree with that yet, only because it's literally the first day. We haven't really had nearly enough time to fully play out the patch and see all the new changes and how they function. But I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on it right now. But I honestly do feel like there is a much bigger, more pressing problem, which I'll kind of get to once I give you guys my thoughts here. But yeah, I played for about a day or so, and while I'm gonna give you my good thoughts, like what I think is good about it first. With Zenimax kind of targeting all of the free and easy sources of major protection and targeting like Parrot Skelly and Ravagers and those kind of sets, it's definitely made the game. It switched the meta from a tank, build as tanky as you can and just smash your keyboard until the person dies meta into they've kind of introduced damage back into the meta, or back into the game. So you're kind of having to be much more thoughtful on what you're doing and what skills you're using at what time, because you can definitely, if you get caught with the stun at the wrong time and your health is lower, or whenever you just use a cooldown or whatever it may be, I'm definitely noticing a lot more damage on generally most people's builds. But the bad part about it is they've definitely gone and broken a bunch of stuff, so much so to the point where it gives you the impression that they don't play the game. Not they don't play the game as much as the veteran players. I feel like they don't play the game at all after some of the changes they made. The dots are out of control. This is not even saying it lightly. They are. I feel like it's comparable to the proc meta and how outrageous it is. It's to the point where you don't even really need to get hit by any direct damage attacks. Most of my fights, as you guys are seeing in the background here, are kind of me, if I don't get desynced and just die like that, which is really annoying, which is kind of a new problem now. But if I manage to play correctly and smart and dodge roll abilities that I see in block stuns and stuff like that, it honestly doesn't even matter, because single dots are doing the amount of an entire dot build before. So one stack of poison injection, if you leave that on you, is gonna do 12 to like 15k damage. Blood crate is the same thing. This entropy is the same way. I feel like all the dots are very out of control now, and it's not good, honestly, because it's, while like I said, it's introduced damage back into the meta and you're having to focus more on your gameplay and what you're actually doing. Because of how outrageous dots are, it kind of counterplays that. So if you're playing against somebody with any dot on their build at all, you kind of just destroy, or you get destroyed, because they just do so much damage. Sorcerers are out of control. I feel like they're unkillable now. Eclipse is not great. Abilities a little bit overtuned, so Templars are also going to be in quite a strong place as well. But to be honest with you guys, with all of those things, I feel like even if this was the best balance patch that we've seen to date, like let's say there was absolutely no problems, everybody was happy, there would still be the problem of the performance. And I really have tried for a long time to not make a video about this, because I don't like making like negative videos and stuff like that, but it's at the point now where it's just not acceptable. The game has been out for 5 years and the performance has gotten progressively worse since the game has come out. I don't feel like we've seen that in any other game ever. Like, generally speaking, And not to say that they're not doing work up there at Zenimax, but just based on the results that we're seeing, it's not enough because the game is just getting worse and worse and worse. And with this patch as well, it's just added even more problems, more desyncs, and even more lag. It's just not playable. So even if the balance patch was perfect, you still wouldn't really be able to play it and enjoy it because there would be so much lag. Honestly, I feel like that's the thing they need to address first, before they do anything else, before they fix the patch, before they release any new DLC. But like we all know, they're a company and they're probably not going to do that, which is pretty sad. But yeah, it's disappointing to see, to be honest. It's a double whammy. It's a very, very, very bad patch and even worse performance. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to stick through it and see if I can find any good in the patch, and I'll upload some videos if I do. But yeah, that's it's not a good start for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.